And we're back. Guys, we're going to be making some deli style roast beef today. This is my very first attempt at it, and I'm excited. First things first, guys, we're gonna use these Bear Mountain oak pellets on today's project. We're gonna pop this open, and we're gonna go with Mr. Chud's SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. Another catnip. I love this stuff. It's not bad. Really refreshing. And the sharp edge required for the project, guys. I went to my local HEB and I found this Eye of Round roast. It's right at about 5 pounds or so, right under 5 pounds. I'm gonna use this. I think it's the perfect size to get some really good roast beef slices out of. But before we do that, I need to sharpen my knife with my awesome Bavarian edge tool. Link in the description if you guys want one. Go and pick yourself up one. Keeps that edge nice and clean and sharp and really nice. Easy to use, guys. So the only thing that I'm going to do to this roast, guys, I am going to just pat it dry and trim off some of that fat that you're seeing right here. We're just going to remove that along with some of the silver skin, and it's just a very minimal trim that's required on this roast. This stuff was pretty cheap, actually, so I'm kind of hoping that it comes out great. But we'll see. Stay tuned. And that's about all I'm going to do as far as the trimming goes, guys. I'm going to come in with that horseradish binder that I use on all my beef. And I'm going to bind it just a little bit on all sides. All exposed sides. And after that, I'm going to come in with that SPG from Chud's BBQ. And get it coated nice and even on all sides. Pretty good ratio here, this bottle, this shaker. And I'm just going to put it in a Ziploc bag and into the fridge overnight. At least that was the plan. But it ended up staying in the fridge for 2 nights. So here we go, guys. This is after the second night. This is the morning. The day of the cook. We're going to just smoke this thing at 225. Again, rocking them Bear Mountain oak flavored pellets. And we're just going to smoke this thing. And the target internal temp on this is going to be like right now at the 120s is what I'm wanting to get it at. So we're producing some smoke out of the Broil King REGAL Pellet 500 Pro, guys. This is actually the day after the previous cook that you guys saw me stress testing this thing off of last week's video that dropped. So this is what the roast looks like after a couple of days in the refrigerator. Sitting in that delicious salt, pepper, and garlic. That's all I did to it. And I'm gonna just place it smack dab in the center of the cooker. I'm not even gonna put a probe in it. I'm just gonna let it go, and I'm just gonna come out and check it like every hour. That's the plan. I'm just gonna close the lid, and I'm going to come back in an hour's time to check on it. This is not that hour. This is just like right after I closed it. And I'm just giving you just a different view of the roast sitting in the cooker. Again, guys, this is my very first time doing it. I'm pretty excited about it. So here we are, guys. We're rocking 100 degrees at about an hour. Getting a nice dark color. But that's not the temp that I'm looking for. So I'm going to come back later. 30 minutes later, to be exact. So there we are. We're in the 120s. We're actually on the upper 20s. I wanted to bring it out at like 120. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm just going to, at this point, just pull it. And it's really not that hot to the touch. But I'm just going to wrap it in some plastic. And put it in the refrigerator. Because the next day, we're gonna get to slicing it, baby. And this thing is slicing like butter, thanks to my Made in Meat 10-inch meat slicer. Link in the description. Get yourselves one. This thing is slicing so nice. Look at this slice of roast beef, guys. Deli meat. Delicious. This stuff is fantastic. I mean, just look at that. Look at the thin slices. Very, like, uniform and just perfect. I mean, it's just a handful of deliciousness right there, guys. You can make anything you want to out of it. I mean, sandwiches, salads, whatever, you know. But I do know this, because that roast was so lean, we didn't really lose any weight, man. So this is like right at 5 pounds of roast beef, man. And last time at my deli, last time I saw it, it was like at $14.99 a pound. So I was pretty excited to try this, and it was a success, guys. I'll tell you, delicious. I've eaten it so many different ways. Another view of the slicer there, just making quick work of that roast, guys. The only thing I would have done different is bought two more of these, and then I probably would have frozen the other two without slicing them, and then I'd pull them and thaw them and slice them as needed. But it was a success. I mean, what can I say? I'm going to be playing a lot more with this, guys. I plan on doing more lunch meats. But again, the equipment made it so easy to do, and it made it such a success, guys. But just take a look at that. That's the entire roast. Thin cut. I mean, this thing is nice and thin cut. I mean, it pulls apart so easy. Very, very nice right here, guys. I'm very happy with the end result of this project. And I ended up putting it all in a 1 gallon Ziploc bag. And for those of you that are wondering, I sliced it at a number 2. Everything was a number 2. So I put it up in this Ziploc bag and put it in the refrigerator. And guys, I'll probably be done with it by the time you guys watch this video. But I mean, I'm going on my 2nd week already for lunches on this thing. I mean, it came out great. It was a fantastic project. Success. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.